Yo, what is good, my anime people? What is good? To be fair, I am slightly disappointed that my footage was somehow silenced for whatever reason. I could have sworn I went over it and even listened to it, but the only thing that frustrates me is it was my initial reaction to the episode, and I couldn't even listen to the things I had to say, so anywho, um, with this week, I think it's still safe to say, even after thinking about it for a little bit, after it's still a relatively chill type of anime that I feel like it has the same kind of impact as I'm quitting heroing for me anyway. And that's only mainly due to where things have gone from start to finish with this show. It wasn't always really focused on anything, which is fine in some shows. But when it was just doing its own thing, it didn't feel nearly as interesting as knowing more about the character's past, or at least just seeing him progress and kind of showcase how strong he truly is, even in his next life, which they kind of just went away from after they easily, showed how strong he was, and that sword fighting is something he's good at. It's just not what he's all about, as we saw in his, moments of thinking he's going to get overwhelmed. His first reaction is kind of just go to magic, surprisingly. So, I honestly think we're going to see something in the future for this show. I'm not entirely sure if I'll be there to watch it, unless there's a big change in the series, which it doesn't really seem like there's much more in this world to do anything. For instance, the guy with the mask, I guess, could be alive still. He kind of just, I don't know how only his mask was still alive after that attack he took. So it kind of felt like a little bit of a foreshadowing, like almost as if that wasn't his true body there the whole time or something along those lines. Outside of that, I liked the character. Is just that when you're so powerful, the only person who can stand a chance against you is yourself. Kind of doesn't hit all that well, especially when you just drop it on the viewers last second. And I guess we kind of had an idea it could be him uh, manipulating the timeline, but clearly if someone can manipulate the timeline like this, that was the other instance where it was kind of like, oh, well, this is another way we can bring this story back. If someone actually succeeded in doing the timeline he didn't want to do, or something even more akin to it, something like that, would be interesting. I don't know where they could go with it, but I know there is potential. So overall, I am not too mad about it. It kind of became what I expected. Another show that I could kind of call out, and not so much uh, outside stuff made me think what could happen outside of, this battle going in his favor, and then, someone shows up and saves the people that made the situation threatening in the first place. So yeah, another finale comes to an end, but we still got Shield Hero to watch one more Wednesday. So I am curious to see why it has a 13 episode, especially with the way it ended uh, with last week's episode with the big Shield Hero season 2. So we'll see how that all's going down. I hope y'all are having a good one. Thank you to the people who support me. Your boy is in the dark abyss. YouTube is hating on me. I think it's because of some uh, just random people out there, but it is what it is. I'm not really shaken up by it. It just goes to show you what you can still do, even if people try to hold you back. So take care, everybody. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll talk to you in the next one.